Hello and welcome back once again to another video. So it's absolutely chucking it down with rain. That means stormwater floods. So we are on our way to a school and we're going to try and stop it flooding because all their storm drains are blocked. Enjoy.
If you like this video, give a thumbs up and make sure to hit subscribe at the end.
All along this side of the school is flooded. You can see there's a number of storm drains here that are flooded. When I lift this cover up, it is full right up to the top as well. Many years ago I come to this school, I did some root cutting, there used to be some bushes here, and it runs down to a cover over here. Now they used to get a lot of problems with this. I'm sure we can get this going, but it's going to take a bit of jetting. Just a little bit around the corner we have another manhole. So I decided to pop that one up as well, and it's also full up. Further down the line we have another manhole. It's next to some familiar manholes that we've had a previous foul blockage on. I found a cracked manhole cover that had been put under a bin. This could be the downstream of the previous manhole cover. There's a couple of things here that I could be recommending. Firstly, a new cover on this. The thing is, this school is due to be knocked down fairly soon. The good news is that we have a clear chamber. So we should be able to jet back from here, back up to the one that is full right to the brim. At this point I was hitting something fairly solid with the jetter, so I just kept going and... out came a plastic bottle. Annoyingly, I lost the bottle in the downstream line. Ideally I would have got this out. The next part of this drain down does become 6" from the next manhole, so I'm hoping it's washed down through. With the backlog you can see washing through here, and what's gonna come down, I don't think it's gonna be an issue. To me, that didn't seem like a lot of water. So I thought what I'm going to do before I pop the other mantle up is give this one more jet. The tiger's tail put up quite a fight trying to get it out the pipe. At this point I found another bottle and a glue stick. This water's taking a long time to run away just because of the sheer amount that's coming down. But just in case, I'm going to jet downstream. Now you got to remember we did lose that bottle down there, so I thought it's probably best if I double check and give it a little jet. Whilst we're still here, I thought why not give the upstream one more jet just to be sure. We're looking fairly clear. There is some silt in the chamber, but it's not half as bad as it was. At least the chamber is not full to the top. I'm going to recommend jetting through most of the storm system and emptying the gullies, but the thing is they're knocking down the building, so I don't think it's going to happen. I really wanted to lift this cover, but it's been concreted in and my shoelace is undone. Up here, there is another cover. This one's looking nice and empty. There is a lot of silt in there again, but remember the school's being knocked down. And up here, in theory, we shouldn't have a flood. Well, that wasn't quite what we were hoping for, but at this point I remembered something. There's another chamber, and it's suddenly come back to me where those manholes run to. It's a round chamber somewhere over here. This, I think, is the chamber that our manhole runs to. Now you might think it's blocked in the bottom, it's holding a lot of water in there. Now there's actually a very good reason why that water is holding in there, and I will show you in a minute. Let's get what's left of our cover back down. Then we can wrap up our jet and hoses, of course putting the bin back on top of this cover to keep it nice and safe. And then we can move the jetter closer to our round manhole. Before we start doing any jetting on the round cover, I thought I'd just show you the downstream outfall of that line. I'll just pop it up. This is our outfall from the round cover. I started by jetting downstream to try and get rid of the water in this chamber. The problem with doing this is I couldn't get the jet into the outlet. Now, there was a very good reason for this, I found out. That's when I noticed the problem. Someone has installed a new pipe off of this chamber, and it's not actually in the bottom of the channel. They've installed it higher up the sidewall. I'll just show you again, just in case you missed it. Let's forget about jetting downstream, and what we'll do instead is we'll jet upstream, hopefully towards that blockage, so I can drive home with the heating on full in the van and try and dry out a bit. For this one, I've gone with a pressure of about 2000 psi. Any second now, you should see that blockage clear. Let's just hope that we've cleared the right blockage this time. Time to go see if our flooding has stopped. It looks like our levels are finally dropping. Now, a lot of water comes down through this system on this side, so we just gotta wait for it to drop down. But things are definitely going in the right direction this time. You may have also noticed there is a downpipe missing there. we're back at the round cover, and things are still flowing through quite nicely. Our levels are still dropping around here, not amazingly, but they are dropping. I'm going to recommend a survey of this line, but as I've said a million times, this score's being knocked down. I don't think they're going to get it done. But hopefully that's going to be enough to stop it flooding until they do knock it down. Let's just check this one as well. And yes, that's looking a bit better as well. Once I'd sorted out all my paperwork, I popped back to the manhole and just had a last look before I left site. And things were looking a bit better. Thank you for watching this video. If you could leave a like, leave a comment, and if you haven't already, please subscribe. Thank you.
Please like and subscribe and leave a comment.